Hey guys, what's going on? So in today's video we're going to be unboxing the iPhone 6 Plus, and I'm going to give you a couple of my first impressions on the device, so let's get started. Alright, so the first things first, this box is massive. Compared to the iPhone 5S box, it is significantly bigger. Now, it's kind of weird, as always on the iPhone, or for the longest time, they've always had a display of what the phone would look like. On this one, it's just kind of a cutout. And when I was sitting at AT&T this morning and saw this box, I was like, that is huge. Put my phone up next to it. It's crazy. But anyway, really the only way you could tell between this and the 6, which one is which, is obviously the box size is a little bit bigger, but on the back it does say 6 Plus at the top, but it doesn't really say it anywhere else on the box. It's not identified really anywhere else. Alright, so I've only had this phone for about 15 minutes now, so I really haven't got to spend really any time with it at all. I've just backed up, or restored my iCloud backup, and that's about it. But here's the phone itself. Massive phone. We'll get into that in just a minute when we do some comparisons with the previous models. As standard, Apple's probably going to include just the general packet that has the stickers and instructional guides. There better be stickers. Perfect, got the stickers. And then some quick start guides. It's the basic Apple stuff there. Then we also have the same earpods we've had in the past for the last 2 generations. What kind of sucks is that they didn't incorporate Beats at all into them. I thought there would have maybe been Beats headphones or Beats audio in them. Not that they don't sound good already, but you know, it would have been nice that they could have used the full potential after buying Beats. And then the wall adapter and USB cable. So very generic box. That's how they always do them, is generally the same stuff, so no surprise there at all. But now we can get into the fun stuff. Let's take a quick walk around of this device. So as you know, the power button is now on the right side instead of on the top, which obviously is new to Apple. SIM card tray right here with the nano SIM, and then you have your mono speaker on the side, your lightning USB cable, and then also microphone and headphone jack. Also on the left side of the device you can see that the buttons are a lot bigger. Now here's one of the first things I noticed. That click, those don't feel that sturdy. Unfortunately, they do feel like they could break pretty easily. So that's one thing I'm a little concerned with. And then the toggle switch feels the same as always, but those buttons, how they click, something about that I just don't like. This screen size is massive. 5.7 inches at 1920 by 1080p resolution. It's pretty intense. One thing I do like about this is that you can turn it into landscape mode and have a similar feature like the iPad would have. But this almost feels like an iPad mini, like a mini version of the iPad mini is really what it is. It even looks kind of similar to it. One thing too that I really do like about the 6 Plus, which kind of makes it, in my opinion, better than the 6, is with the camera gyroscopic stabilization, where if you are not steady while taking a picture, it'll still give you a clear shot, or less blurred or less rigid shot, so that's pretty neat. Aside from the camera, there is improved battery life and a higher resolution screen, so there are a few features that do make this significantly better than the 6. However, it is massive. I can't reach my finger all the way across the screen, is one thing I don't like. However, when you are in an app, you can just double tap on the home button there with Touch ID without actually pressing in, and it'll minimize the screen to half, so you still have full functionality of the screen. However, you can reach the top of the page instead of having to slide your finger all the way up. That's one thing I'm really not too fond of, to be honest. Why would they make that? I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but or it does make sense, but at the same time, this is just a massive phone. I mean, when I took it out of the box for the first time, I was just like, wow. In my opinion, if they had the 6 with the same features as the 6 Plus, I would have probably gotten the 6 because of the size. Alright, so here's the size of the iPhone 6 compared to the 6 Plus. Significantly smaller. That's just crazy. It can actually like fit inside, and there's still plenty of room on top. So as you can see, the 4.7 on the left here to the 5.5 here, there's definitely a big difference. I don't really mind the screen size, honestly, of the 6. I think that's like perfect. It's really easy to use it all the way around. The 6 Plus though, it is a huge screen size. Holding this next to the Note 3, I actually felt the Note 3 was a little bit easier to navigate around. I'm not really sure why, but just how Apple has their screens displayed. Although I will say, it is very fluid how it slides across the screen here, how it kind of just blends in. I do like that a lot. And compared to the iPhone 5S, it's even smaller. As you can see here, it is crazy how much bigger the 6 Plus is. I do love my iPhone 5S. This is just a mock-up right here, but I do love the iPhone 5S. It's a really good phone. I did actually end up trading it in because AT&T is giving some pretty good deals right now. So if you have AT&T looking to get a 6 or 6 Plus, you can almost get it for free depending what size you need. Just have to pay taxes on it, so that's pretty neat. So from left to right here, I have the iPhone 5C, iPhone 5S, iPhone 6, and iPhone 6 Plus. The screen size still, I know I've recapped on that a lot, it is huge. So that's my first impression on the 6 Plus, is that the screen size is going to take some time to get used to. I'm postponing my full review video on the 6 Plus just because I want to have it for about a week or so before I post a review, so I can get a real feel for it and see if I actually get used to the screen size, because if I get used to that screen size, I will have no problem with that phone at all. It is an awesome phone. The features are amazing. The screen is so crisp. I mean, it just looks awesome. So really excited to do this review, but like I said, it'll probably be about a week before I have my full posted review. But if you like this first impression and unboxing video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Feel free to leave any comments or questions below. I'm going to be using the phone a lot, so I'll be replying to any comments you may have or questions about the 6 or 6 Plus. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.